Good morning, everybody. We are going to go ahead and get started with today's media availabilities here at Martinsville Speedway. We are joined by Kyle Busch. We will open up the floor for questions. Please raise your hand, wait for the wireless mic, and start with your name and affiliation. Who would like to kick us off this morning? Bob Pockris.
Bob Pockris, Fox Sports. Does this race have any sort of a wild card element as far as what you can control and what you can't?
Yeah, it does. With just respect to late in the race, coming down to late restarts, whether it's inside 20 to go, sometimes maybe, definitely inside 10 to go, no question. Inside 5 to go restarts. Just nobody has any care for anybody else at that time, and you just run over anybody you can run over.
Other questions for Kyle? Kelly, Reed, Lee.
Kelly Crandall, Racer.com. Kyle, with an average of 14th approximately through the first two rounds, has it been unfortunate or nice to have those playoff points to fall back to, or has this team just been, in a way, almost tested too much for your liking at this point?
Obviously, it's a good thing we ran the way we did through the regular season and got some bonus points, the bonus points that we had to help us through. And as far as results of the playoffs, I mean, I don't have a sheet in front of me, but I can run you down problems in every single race. So there hasn't been a clean race that we've had in the playoffs that have given us the opportunity to run up front all day, be in control of our own destiny towards the end of the race. We're always coming from behind. So every time you're coming from behind, you can only make up so much. And last week we showed that again. We drove through the field 3 times and could only get to second. We were limited by second there at the end, even with 4 tires versus the guy out front with 2.
Reed.
Now, Reed Spencer, NASCAR Wire. What's the significance of the helmet?
The significance of the helmet here is we've been doing a giveaway on the bundleofjoyfund.org. People can go there and donate $18 to then have their chance to be entered into an opportunity to win this cool helmet here. So thanks to M&M's and Toyota and everybody for allowing me to giving me the helmet space for a couple weeks during Halloween. This is just kind of a cool thing that we get to do to raise some money for the Bundle of Joy Fund. Tickets are $18, and we're looking forward to picking out grand prize winner gets to take home this cool helmet, and then we also got some little cool giveaways as well too for second and third.
Yeah, Kyle L. Pierce from What's Left of Auto Week. You got all
Say
of your
that
wins.
every time.
Yeah, it's fading fast.
Aren't they all?
You got all of your wins fairly early in the year. You were on a pace to really have a sensational year. Did anything happen to sort of get you off the victory train? You've had great top 5s, but no more wins after the Pocono. Does anything happen to cause that, or just circumstances?
Circumstances, I guess. Just with, we had opportunity to win Loudon, and we had damage on a restart with 5 to go in a stage, and then had to come back down, which ruined our track position for the day on that one. Same exact thing happened last week. We pitted, had damage at the end to finish a stage, had to come down and come from behind. Then we had a throttle problem. So, I can go on. I mean, give me the list of the season. I can tell you what's happened to us. But it's just been frustrating for sure. And unfortunate circumstances. I put myself in the fence, at Vegas to start with. Came back from that, and then we had something else happen, So it's just time and time again, over and over. Again, just haven't had any clean races. It'd be nice to have a clean race. We were running up front all day at Talladega. We missed a couple wrecks, and then all of a sudden we were the cause of the last big one. So tell me what I'm supposed to do to fix what's going on.
Lee Spencer, RacingVoice.com. On a lighter note, has Braxton decided what he wants to be for Halloween yet?
We had he was Batman for the first Halloween trick-or-treating deal that the MRO puts on at Talladega, which is always cool for the kids every year. Get a chance to go around there and go motorhome to motorhome, which is weird because all of us are walking around, so some motorhomes are empty. We just leave the candy bowls out. But, other than that, we're going this week, and I think he's Batman again this week because I've got a Joker Joker costume, and Mama I think's going as Poison Ivy. So it'll be fun.
And as far as looking ahead of next week to Texas, what you learned at Kansas Speedway, how much of that will transfer to Texas, especially when it comes to restarts? How difficult will restarts be at Texas?
Yeah, restarts in 1 and 2 are certainly treacherous, just the way that the banking's not quite there to hold you like it used to be, and the track ends are very different. 3 and 4 different than 1 and 2. So you kind of see it, especially with the Xfinity cars with the lower downforce. They have a bit more issues. We've seen some late race restarts and some problems for some guys in that race a couple times, and for us it's no different. We also have some of the same issues, but we learned some things last week, I think, at Kansas that helped our car, and hopefully we can transfer some of that knowledge to Texas and his Homestead as well.
Any other questions? Kelly.
Kyle, just to follow up on what you were saying about not having clean races, so where is the concern level for this round in getting to Homestead if that's been the theme?
Whatever comes up next, tackle it when it gets there. What are you going to do? I can't tell you that I'm going to have a perfect race and everything's going to be clean and I can go out there and win Martinsville. If we could, let's go home. You just have to tackle it as it comes against you and deal with it then.
Do you have some confidence, though, knowing that you won Phoenix in this car? I mean, a different kind of configuration, but just knowing that you won there in the spring, it's got to give you a little boost of your confidence going in there in 2 weeks.
Well, I'd like to think that this round's a good round for us anyways. We run well at Martinsville. We run well at Texas. Coulda, shoulda won the Texas race. Got in the wall late and then had flat tire. So, and then Phoenix, yeah, we won Phoenix this spring, but that was 9 months ago. So much has changed since then. It's entirely different now. So maybe we can still be good when we go back there, hopefully. But a lot's gone on in the development of everybody's cars and things like that for this season.
Anywhere specific, any specific areas, or just across the board?
4.
Where the improvements have come since Phoenix with this car?
I don't know for everybody, but we're all picking and choosing and whining and dining everything on the cars, whether it's front downforce, rear downforce, lower drag, setups, different combinations of shocks and springs and what kind of wheel rates and things like that we're all working with and dealing with, and how the cars have evolved. So there's a lot. It's not just one little thing.
Kyle, thank you for your time today.
Yep.